Hello gamers, fans, and just human race everywhere. I am proud to preside over this announcement of EA Sports to remove FIFA Ultimate Team sports in Belgium. They have lost their campaign in Belgium. They obviously did not spend enough in bribes, lobbying the Belgian government, because they actually voted in favor of protecting their children from exploitive business practices that try to turn kids into gamblers. Anyway, so EA here, let me go ahead and read this article. The link will be in the description. To credit, I cannot find the author of the article anywhere on here, but I will definitely leave a link in the description for the source itself. Title of the article again, EA Sports to remove FIFA Ultimate Team sports in Belgium! Goal! Alright, here we go. The country considers that the purchase of such points in FIFA and other games constitutes gambling, an interpretation contested by EA, in which they failed. EA Sports are set to end the sale of FIFA Ultimate Team points in Belgium, the first domino to fall. This is a case precedent of governmental law protecting children. It is going to go like a forest fire in California, baby.
Y de Ramona, sí, Diego de Ramona, gol!
It is going to become EU law before you know it, and the United States is watching very carefully. They've already had hearings on this. They will, the political creatures in the United States government cannot wait to jump on this bandwagon. Every time there's a protect the children thing out there, and especially this one, which is actually legitimate. I don't like the government messing in video games. I don't want the government telling me I can't have gore in my games, or that it makes me violent, or whatever. Life of non-violence right here. I've been a lifelong gamer. I've played every video game abomination known to man. Loved them, enjoyed them, had fun. Still not a violent person. Still a law-abider. Still on my neighborhood watch. Still can hold down a job, etc., etc. There's no correlation. It doesn't exist. I don't want the government telling me what I can play and what I can't play, but I don't want kids being exploited for money, sneaking their credit cards out of their parents' purses and wallets so they can get the new outfit or they can get the new player because they're getting hammered on multiplayer. Sorry. It's like Joe Camel, man, and cigarettes. It's pathetic. It's disgusting. EA. It is this practice which has come under scrutiny in Belgium, with the country cracking down on the FIFA series, which every kid in every house either wants or owns, which function with similar features. And while the company does not agree that, as was ruled, the purchasing of points to buy randomized packs is a form of gambling, EA Sports will comply with the order. After further discussions with the Belgian authorities, we have decided to stop offering, FIFA points for sale in Belgium. They were basically given an ultimatum: we'll ban your game or you take that aspect out. They were given an either or, baby, and they decided to pick the or. EA signaled in a statement on Tuesday, "We're working to make these changes effective in our FIFA console and PC games by January 31st, which is in like 2 days. This means that players in Belgium will not be able to purchase points to obtain FIFA Ultimate Team packs tier. Players can still access Ultimate Team and play with their existing players. All content in the game can be earned through gameplay, as has always been the case. And players can continue to use coins in the in-game transfer market. You can always earn them over months or buy them for right now. Which one do I want? Oh my God, bro. It's the red pill or the blue pill. They're both a lie, you know. They're both, you're in the Matrix, man. Oh, brother. Any players in Belgium that have existing FIFA points in their accounts can continue to use them because they paid for them, but they will not be able to purchase more. We apologize to our players in Belgium for any inconvenience caused by this change. We seek to bring choice, fairness, value, and fun to our players while we line our pockets exploiting children.
Palla buona, viene spallato via, oba, acrobazia, viene gol, gol,
providing players options on how they play. We include pack probabilities. We're not talking about gambling here with probabilities. There aren't dozens, if not hundreds of books written on how you work probabilities while gambling at a casino. Just on the game 21, they have, oh, I don't know, what is it, 100 books? I don't know. Multitudinous books on how you work the probabilities of playing 21, when you double down. It's whatever, man. They say it right here in their own press release. Probabilities in our game for the transparency of players that want to make informed content choices because they were forced to show the probabilities. While we are taking this action, we do not agree with Belgian authorities' interpretation of the law, their own law. They don't agree. EA does not agree with Belgium's interpretation of their own law. Great, EA. That's not your job. You don't interpret law. You comply with it. That's what you do. And we will continue to seek more clarity on the matter as we go forward, which means we will increase our budget for lobbying the Belgian government and seeing how many people we can buy a new house so they'll vote our way next time, because once this domino falls, they're all going to fall in the Western world, and we're going to lose tons of money, and we'll have to move to frickin' China. The impact of this change to FIFA Ultimate Team in Belgium is not material to our financial performance. Please don't be scared, shareholders. We're still making tons of money in FIFA. Don't run and pull your money out of our stock like you've done today. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. All I have to say to Belgium is, goal! You won, Belgium. Thank you for leading the way. I admire the Belgian government and the Belgian people for not caving to this huge corporate monolith. And we're going to go ahead and look, and we're going to go ahead and see the EA stock price. Some people say the stock crashed. No. It did not crash. It wouldn't crash unless the entire EU said no. One country said no. That is not going to cause the stock to crash. Will it cause it to dip because of concerns? Yes. And it's lost 3 points. It's lost 3 points. Now, again, and please keep in mind, the 52-week or year-to-date low of the stock was 73.91. It's currently 87.33. That's not a crash. I think I saw the quartering was like, oh, the stock crashed. Well, as much as I love his channel, it didn't crash. It dropped a little. But continuing, it's going to be a hold. People are going to hold on to it. They're going to watch and see what goes on with this, and they're going to slowly divest over time. Slowly. You don't make, again, long-term investors don't make huge moves. That's what keeps the stock stable. That, the guys that own blocks or 100,000 shares aren't going to shift that quick. they may sell off some and reinvest it elsewhere, but they're going to keep a certain, and that keeps it from going, ooh, 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 ooh. It's only when you have really super bad news that it falls off a cliff. And they've already gone through their drop and dead cat bounce, and now it's going back down. So for EA, if other countries join onto this bandwagon, which in the following months they will, leading up to fourth quarter, you're going to see, I think you may see this dip down into the 60s. Maybe to the 50s. But I'm thinking you're looking at, if other countries begin jumping on the FIFA hammer bandwagon, you're going to see EA drop down to the 70 mark and then the 60 mark. It's going to lose 5 points every country. Every country that it's going to lose 5 points. And then it'll flatten out. But that's my prediction here on the Fancy Action Now. More videos coming up. This is a win for the gamer. This is a win for the consumer. This is a win for our children across the world. And I hope every country adopts the same legislation that Belgium has to protect our children from these exploitive business practices and for the artificial inflation of these profiteers, where the valuation of this company is way overinflated based on their exploitive practices. It is practically mob-style profiteering, and it is despicable, and it needs to end. Thank you, Belgium, for leading the way. Peace out.
Capitano, è il gol del bimbo d'oro, è il gol del bimbo d'oro, è il gol del bimbo d'oro, una sassata del capitano, mamma mia, una sassata del capitano, questa volta nulla può...